Hey guys, RamiX back with another video. If this isn't your first rodeo, please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. But for now, sit back and relax and enjoy the show. So we left off with Naruto reading the book on learning the 8 gates, and Guy appears yelling, "Yes, my boy! You have finally started reading the book." Naruto glanced up, saying, "How can you can't just teach me how to use the gates?" Guy replied, saying, "I can't. You must learn on your own." Bunny promises if you do learn it on your own, the first, second, and third gate that is, then he can arrange for Naruto to obtain the summoning jutsu. Naruto perks up at the thought of this, saying, "What summoning, Guy?" Guy says, 3 different contracts: the turtle contract, the ninja hound summon contract, and the great toad summon contract of Mount Myoboku. Naruto says, "I accept," and creates 40 shadow clones, 10 each. Read a page of the book to speed up the process, and the others start trying to learn the gates. Sorry of the hiccups. Kind of. They train from 4 to 11 each day, and by the 12th day of training, he obtains the first gate of opening. Naruto, then very excited and exhausted, passes out with a smile on his face, while his shadow clones disperse. Guy goes back to the training site to see if Naruto had progressed, and finds him passed out. Guy then carries him on his shoulders and brings him back to their house. The next day, Naruto wakes up and realizing that opening the first gate of opening, no pun intended, made the cells in his body grow stronger, but also meant that he would need a day to rest, so he decided to create clones again, this time making 20 to read so that he can be done the book and devote more clones to training. When he starts training after his rest day, he gets up, eats breakfast, and decides to meditate. And he tries to open his eyes, but he was stuck in his self-conscious and sees the Nine-Tails fox. Naruto looks up at him, saying, "So you're the one who murdered my parents, And the Nine-Tails replies, ignoring the question and saying, "Would you like to grow stronger?" Naruto says, "I am as we speak." The Nine-Tails grunts and says, "Here, take my chakra, Naruto." Naruto is confused, but then suddenly this chakra started to suffocate him, and the Nine-Tailed Fox had started to take full control over Naruto's body. For a limited time, due to the seal Minato had placed, he had only had one time to break through and control Naruto for 1 hour, and because he could see Naruto's rapid growth, he didn't want to face a stronger Naruto. Through mentally, that is. So he saw this as his window to control Naruto's body. He tried to escape, but he hadn't merged enough of his chakra with the seal to make it even budge a little, so Kurama was forced to have to stay in Naruto's body. He walked out of Naruto's room, opened Kakashi's door, and Kakashi freaked out by seeing a fully controlled Naruto. Not knowing what to do, he grabbed the seal, not wanting to have to fight his Naruto or his son, but the seal hadn't worked. The seal looks like this on screen now, if you see that. The Nine-Tails then said, "Kakashi, let's take this to the training grounds." And Kakashi tried to send an alert, but the alert that he was going to send was his flare gun to alert his fellow ninja. They went to the training grounds, and Kurama began to face off with Kakashi. Kurama then sent a shockwave towards Kakashi, but Kakashi put up a mud wall to protect himself. And then Guy showed up, and Kakashi told Guy the situation, and Guy agreed to join him. Kakashi and Guy finally managed to land a proper seal on Naruto, and the Nine-Tails chakra started to recede. Naruto then said, "I'm sorry," before passing out. He woke up in a hospital bed, remembering what happened yesterday. He then re-entered his subconscious and told the Nine-Tails Fox, "If you ever try to harm my family or any of my friends again, I'll kill you." The Nine-Tails scoffs, saying, "You're just a runt that will die before you're even recognized for your talents within you." Naruto then says, "Fine, I'll become Hokage, but before that, I'll prove you wrong." He then returns to the real world and sees the third Hokage. He then says, "Lord Third, I'm sorry." He then replies, "It's not your fault, and it can't happen again, Naruto." Naruto says, what do you mean by that? And Hiruzen explains that was his only opportunity because the seal was still merging. Naruto says, oh, I see. And Hiruzen says, how does becoming a Genin sound, Naruto? Naruto then says, I'd love to be a Genin, but why? I'm only 9 years old. But Hiruzen says, your father, Kakashi Hatake, became a Genin at the age of 5. And Chunin at the age of 5 as well. At the age of 6, Jonin. At 9, Naruto was shocked. So shocked, in fact, that his face was covered in a gloomy look, that he wasn't even close to the level of his father when he was his age. And then he makes a deal to himself to surpass what Kakashi did, that being him becoming a Jonin at the age of 11, but a more exceptional one. Naruto then goes home and reads about prodigies and falls asleep. Prodigies of eras to come, like Oniki, Madara, Hashirama, those types. About an hour after of him reading, he falls asleep. Hiruzen explains what he told to Naruto to Kakashi and Guy, and they agree, so it is made final that Naruto will go to orientation the next day and achieve the rank of Genin. This was part 2 to what if Kakashi and Guy adopted Naruto. Please consider subscribing and hitting that like button. It would be very, very appreciated for my channel's growth, especially because of this Kappa thing. And my videos, they could be for kids. There are for like the adult group now. Because of this COPPA thing and FTC laws. Please spread the word. I would really appreciate it. And because it could be so beneficial towards the Naruto, and actually anime community. I think Nux just made a video on it. Anyways, Nux Taku, that is. This was Rami X signing off. See ya.